Hey guys, Rick Strickland here. I just wanted to spend a moment talking about our upcoming Rising Stars Prospect Camp. Not showcase, but camp coming up on December 13th and 20th. It's, I believe, here at the Sandlot, probably our fourth or fifth version of this camp. It's been well received in the recruiting circles. I love it. I think we get so much activity on our guys. We get a pretty good understanding as to what guys at what levels are the Division I guys, Division II guys, things of that nature. Got a tremendous group. This group has come from all over, people we've called and asked, but mainly the majority of this list have actually reached out to us about coming here. Usually that's a pretty good indication that the quality of players that we have at these type of events have been pretty good over the years, and I think this year is going to be another bang up camp as well, with the number of high-level players coming in here. So it's an excellent opportunity for young guys to get out and market themselves, kind of introduce themselves to schools. It's not an event where people are going to walk away from this thing and walk away with scholarship offers. I think in our history we might have had one person or maybe two people in the history of these camps walk away from the event and get a scholarship offers, but what it did do is it put them in contact with a bunch of schools who were seriously interested in following them, and then some did turn into offers immediately after the showcase. This is going to be no different. I'm extremely excited. We've got a bunch of young guys we consider to be prospects, especially in that 2017 class, 2016 class. We're going to invite some of our top-level 2018 guys also to this event. Right now, Tim has notified me we got about 2/3 of the camp already filled. A ton of guys from outside of our program are attending this, which is what we wanted to happen with this thing as well, so we can make this kind of a community event. Just looking behind me on the board here, I've got a few schools, some of the schools that are coming. Arkansas Pine Bluff, Austin Peay has been a perennial attendee of the event. Bradley University, great academic schools coming. Cincinnati, Evansville, University of Illinois, Chicago, Miami of Ohio, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Missouri, Murray State, SEMO, SIUC. Where's SIUE? We gotta get them in here too as well. Valparaiso, I remember how I got that guy. He reached out to me through Twitter wanting to get down here to see us here in St. Louis. SLU, Arkansas, Creighton, Eastern Illinois, Illinois State, Indiana. Now, along with those schools, we'll have a bunch of Division II schools. We'll kind of mill in and out and recruit the event. These are the guys that we're paying, putting up in hotel rooms, and getting them to come into St. Louis for that. The other schools, McKendree's, the Lindenwoods of the world, I know Drury's coming up. Those schools will also come up and just observe the camp and get an idea of what kind of players they need to follow going into 2015. A couple questions I wanted to answer, especially with the Pirate guys. This sophomores need to attend. I don't know if you really followed my 2016 class. We had about four or five of those guys who had received early offers and accepted them. So that process started last December with a bunch of those guys who then in turn got invited to some camps, some other schools' camps right after ours. But it led into 4 or 5 of those guys getting commitments to some pretty high-level schools. Some of those schools did attend our event as well last year. So yes, this is an event for 2017, mainly for 2017 and 2016 kids. We will have a few uncommitted seniors, and as well we have some invited 2018 freshman kids as well. What if I'm not interested in any of the schools to be there? Hey, listen, this Arkansas Pine Bluff guy was at Memphis last year. All right, so these guys do change. It's a community that keeps turning over and over. Some of these assistant coaches will become head coaches, so it's an opportunity to put yourselves out there. The Creighton guy last year was at High Point out in North Carolina. Now Rich Wallace, now he's in at Creighton University. So, you know, just because they're here now, when it becomes time for recruitment, these guys could be at different institutions. So it's really a meet and greet. Get yourself out there, get a chance to meet some of these guys, give them an opportunity an opportunity to meet you. This is a different camp than most camps you go to, most showcases you go to. You're out there on an island. The different things about this is we run it, especially with the Pirate guys, so we have an opportunity to sell our guys, right? And that's what we do at that event. What if I'm not ready to throw off the mound? We know and they know you're not ready to go out and get hitters out. It's not an event to come out and try to throw 90 miles an hour or anything like that. But it is an opportunity to get out there, show your athleticism. And remember, it's a camp, it's not a showcase. So you do get taught, you get some instruction. I like to, as a coach, oftentimes to bring a kid in and see if he's a coachable kid, what type of personality. So again, it's another introduction to that. If you're there and you got pain or whatever it is like that, you can just tell the coach simply, I'm not going to throw us, I'm going to throw half, 50%. They're good with that. This is house is part of the big recruiting process. I think I touched on that earlier. This is the first step. All right, we're going to introduce our guys, and then we're going to reintroduce them again on the baseball field. Then we're going to reintroduce them again at the showcase in June, and then we're going to reintroduce them again when we start our summer program as well. So the more times we can get you physically out in front of them, throwing the baseball, hitting the baseball, feeling the baseball, the better chance we are. You get a pretty good idea. You don't have to come to me next July 2016, guys, and say I'm interested in the University of Miami. They're going to form a pretty good idea whether or not you're fit for their program at this event right here. So, a couple of days left before the event gets. With this email, if you look down below on this video, you'll see the link to the sign-up sheet. Get yourself signed up. Get ready to play some baseball. Talk to you soon.